Sorry about that. That was the best intro ever. What's up, everybody? My name is Joseph Stevens here today. And if some of you might know, 4 days ago, Markiplier uploaded a video about Five Nights at Freddy's 5. Now, this was licensed as the real thing. You know, it wasn't a fan-made thing. It wasn't that. It was actually Scott Kaufman giving him the keys to the early access of this game. And I just thought I needed to talk about something. Now, I have some speculations for what is actually going on. I have some speculations about that, and this is my backyard. You know, this isn't really a high quality YouTube channel. This is just a YouTube channel for the sake of being a YouTube channel. So, yeah, this is gonna be my theories and my expectations for the new game that's going to be released. So, now Markiplier, in his first video, obviously today he uploaded the 5th and final video about the Five Nights at Freddy's 5, and I might sound really dorkish, I'm sorry about that, but he released it, and I watched the entire way through, and if you haven't watched the entire thing, you should probably go watch that. Just saying, it would make a lot more sense. In fact, it would make the entire sense of the video that I'm making. That if you watch those five videos, you know, they're on Markiplier's channel. You can probably just search up Markiplier's name and you would find it. But they're about maybe an hour, 20 minutes long. And I'm sorry if you can hear those. Those are my those are my dogs. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, on to the theorizing. Now, I've been thinking about this for about a couple days or so. The first video, I'm going to be addressing the videos, of course, because we don't have really anything to touch on about this new Five Nights at Freddy's game, except Markiplier's videos. Those 5 videos are the only ways we can go into that game. Now, in the first video, we can see that this Five Nights at Freddy's game is obviously not like any other. It's very different in the way that it's not about those old mechanics that Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, 3, and 4 are about. They are about it's more of like a full-fledged game, like something along the lines of Call of Duty or Uncharted, and it's just a lot more polished. Now, I'm not saying that the old game feel was bad. It's just that this new game feel brings a lot more to the table. So, with this new game feel, then there's going to be a lot more mechanics. I mean, that's all of what I just said. It's a new game feel. So it's going to have new mechanics. And one of these new mechanics is crawling through vents. Now, this doesn't really, from a normal standpoint, this doesn't really seem like anything special. But in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, of course, the people, if you haven't played that game, then what? Have you been living under a rock? I mean, seriously. But I sound like such a dork. But anyways, in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the animatronics went through the vents to get you. But now, in the 5th game, you go through the vents. Now, in the 5 videos, Markiplier, I'm going to be addressing Markiplier a lot, and I said so back there in the video. But Markiplier did not get attacked by anyone in the vent. You know, there was he came very close, but I don't know, since none of them none other YouTubers have played the game, but as I said earlier, that Markiplier has early access because, of course, he's Markiplier, and the fans will know him. But here's the thing. So, okay, back on track. He did not get attacked by the animatronics in the video, in the vent. So that leads me to believe that the vents are exclusively for travel by the player. Now, you may be thinking, why is this any use? It's because it's kind of because you'll be experiencing more rooms. In the first 4 games, you experienced a lot of rooms, but you never actually went in them. In this game, you are going in them. So that leads to a lot more of a kind of freedom to the game. But it creates this atmosphere that you are not just stuck in a chair by random circumstances like the first 3 games. You're actually moving around. And why is this important, you may ask? Well, it's important because sorry if I cough, I'm kind of sick. But it's important because this is not the usual Five Nights at Freddy's, as I said. Plus, it's called Sister Location. So it's going to be the sister location to Five Nights at Freddy's. And if I'm not mistaken, the sister location is kind of on the same basis as Five Nights at Freddy's. It's like if you had one, here, I'll just show you. If you had one strand, let's say the Five Nights at Freddy's chain, and then it was broken up into the main category, which is the one on the right, and the sister location, which is the one on the left. The one on the right has been going for about maybe 3 decades. There's gonna be give or take a few, but that has the mate. Sorry if I stutter. As I said, this is not a high quality video. I just wanted to make this. I just wanted to address this because I can't keep it in my mind, and before you know it, it's already gonna come out. But anyways, the sister location goes the other route of Five Nights at Freddy's, while still keeping intact with the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. So it creates new animatronics, or upgraded animatronics. Sorry, my camera's wiggling, but new animatronics, which is of course which brings to the table the baby. The baby is a new animatronic that we'll explain in a minute. And then the ballerina. Now, I'm sorry, I forgot her name. It starts with a B, but Ballora, that's her name. And I'm pretty sure that's her name. But those two animatronics are kind of linked with each other. Now, this might seem off, but here's where the speculation comes in. The narrator girl that you first experience through the second night when you go into the baby's circus, the baby's like circus place. You know what I'm talking about, where you climb through the vent and you get into where you see baby. So you first experience her by going below the desk, and she obviously narrates what happened and what's going on and what's going to happen in the future, which kind of is weird, but we'll get back to that in a minute. Now, at first glance, this might seem like the baby. The baby and the narrator's voice are very similar in the way that they're presented. But it's obviously not baby, because baby inside the desk sees you through holes in the desk. And you get Bert, you get to really find a difference between Baby's voice and the narrator's voice. And as we can tell by the death minigames that play when the only one, the cupcake minigame, if you get little spoilers, but if you get all of the cupcakes in the right orders into the right kids, you get an ice cream cone. And what does that do? You get it, and then you bring it all the way back to the beginning of the level. And that makes it so this little child, this girl, you drop the ice cream on the floor. You're playing as Baby, and then you drop the ice cream on the floor. And then the child comes and slowly walks towards the ice cream. Now, when she is walking towards the ice cream, Baby does something that is very weird to me. It seems very slapstick and unrealistic. But that thing is, Baby kind of bends her torso to the right, and then a giant claw comes out and kills the child. We've known that in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, this isn't the first instance that a child has been killed by an animatronic. Obviously, the Bite of 87 occurred, which was a big factor in that. But, yeah. So, she's obviously a dead, crying child, like the first 4 that were killed by the Purple Man. And that's very coincidental that you have 4 children, or 5 children, I should say, killed in the regular franchise, the regular Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. And you have 1 crying dead girl child, and it's a girl for a specific reason, dead in the sister location. So, that may be suspicious. And that's basically the end of what I have to talk about. This video was obviously not high quality, as you can tell. There's probably going to be 2 people that viewed it, but this is just speculation on the Five Nights at Freddy's 5 game, and I will probably make another one, but you guys probably wouldn't enjoy this video, so I shouldn't even say it. But anyway, if you did, just drop a like. Every YouTuber says it. Just drop a like, subscribe. You probably won't, but I mean subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.